Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the Professor with Day Trading for Success. So today I'm going to be trading the open strategy. At least I'm starting with that. Please read this disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor. Please seek the advice of someone that's a licensed before you try to day trade and emulate any of the trading demonstrations on this channel, or for that matter, any other channel. And then make sure you're trading in a sim before you try any of the strategies we have here or any place else. Make sure it's working for you in a sim for quite a while, at least a month or two, and then start with lower share size and go live from that. All of us are on a journey that takes 1 to 3 years or more, to get to where it is, to get to where we are today. So this is the layout that I have normally for the latest one for the open strategy. It has a lot of the newer stuff going on. You're not seeing it move around much because we're in the pre-market hours. So the open strategy that I'm trading today is open strategy number 2 from the best-selling book, Day Trading Volume 4. I'll have a link to it. If you're interested in the $1 Million Margin Club books, there's a link for that. Now, you normally see me trade the RV strategy, which is also a link to. That's Day Trading Volume 1. And then they have a bunch of other books. And don't forget to get Mark Douglas's book, Trading in the Zone, or Tom Hougaard's book, The Best Loser Wins. So all great authors, all great books. If you're on a trading journey, check out I have links to them all to go right to them. But day trading, open strategy number 2 is basically looking at the close of the 30-minute candle, which we just did. The close of the last 30-minute candle, which closed at 9 o'clock, and then marking the high and the low. See, we have a nice little ridiculous spring there, but you see how we marked the high and the low right there. So that is based on the 30-minute candle, the close of the last 30-minute candle. So that at 9 o'clock, that closed. So this is where I got the breakout range for the 30-minute high and 30-minute low. And I did do those quickly. They could possibly be a penny off or so. Now, one of the reasons that I like trading this strategy is I am able to trade the RV strategy. If I do strategy number 1 or 2 in that book and I don't do 3, 4, or 5, 5 is in their companion book, the Holy Grail strategy of the opens, I can then still trade the RV strategy, or at least have time. If Charlie sets it up for me over here, she's handling the chat today. I do have a bunch of people on Zoom, and we usually just do the transfer and go right into the next strategy after this one. But on the recording, you'll probably just have the open strategy for YouTube. So you set that breakout range in the last 30-minute candle. You'll also do your ATRs as you do with the other strategy, where you look for the close of the previous day, and you hang on. Yes, I'm ready to trade. So you do the close of the previous day, which is actually this day still. This is the 11th, so we're trading the 12th. So normally when we're on the RV strategy, you're seeing me go back one. And you look at the close of that, and that was 222.66, and then you look at the ATR down here. This is Apple we're trading today, and the ATR was $4.96. So basically a little bit less than 250, 248 was probably what we had for the, we divide it by 2 and subtract 248 from the close to get the low, and add 248 from the close to get the high. So we're going to be trading 1 minute after open in just a few minutes. So after we set that range, what that range is for is to set the profit pivot levels. Now this is all explained in the strategy, but the profit pivot levels are on the 5-minute. Actually, guys, just so you know, I did not set up the fibs. I should probably just do that right now, just so it's not confusing people. How much time do we have? Okay. I asked her not to do that till I saw it, and then I forgot to check. 60, 71, there we go. So that's on a 5-day, 5-minute, 10-day back, and then I do it on a 2-day, a 5-minute, 2-day back. Set these fib levels, and that give us additional profit pivot points. So that's the same level. Come on. So I already found a profit pivot level right there anyway, so, and then we'll make that pink. I'm running out of time. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm ready here. So let's get this zoomed in. Don't do that to me again. Don't do that to me again. Is that the... I got screamed at for not knowing how to work a chart the other day. Still not working. How much time do I have left? 3 minutes. Auto. Wow. I don't know why that's not catching it. There we go. I just want to be able to look at my 5-minute here. Although really for the open strategy, you just follow it exactly and not much can go wrong here. And so it's important to read the book. I'll try to go over it. So we can't take a trade till after it breaks the breakout range, high or low. One of the ways I judge guys about which way I think it's going to go on the profit pivot levels, which are supposed to be laid on historical data levels prior to in previous days. They're very, very few above this breakout range. I marked some. You can see they're getting up here. Actually, where are they? Are they that high up? Yeah, they're way up here. Yeah, there were very, very few. And though we could have done this pre-market one here. I'll just throw that line in there. But so that usually tells me the direction it's going to go. I mean, it's not very scientific, but I kind of feel it's going to go down. Apple's going to go down today. And that's the way I'm leaning toward it. But again, the rules are so specific I can't trade till it tells me exactly what to do. So I can only take a trade if it breaks that, and then these profit pivot levels are saying when to get out. Now I have a $500 maximum loss per trade. I only expect to take 2 or 3 trades today. That's what I usually do. I trade like 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes max so I can get over to the RV strategy. And that's been enough to get me $1,000 to $3,000 to start my morning. And so far, since they put the book out and even before that, I have not lost on a single day following this strategy. So now we all traded it a little bit different. You know, I don't always take the first profit pivot level that it says to do. And I do have other videos that explain a little bit more how to do this in more detail, that you should go back and watch them on the Open Strategy playlist. Let's see, I'm just trying to look for reconciling here. Seems like it. And I'm going to be doing market. And some of the guys that are trading with me up here on Zoom can do, the ask and the bid. It's kind of hard for me to set that on the ladder while you guys are, why I'm trying to tell you guys what I'm doing here. So I can't trade on the first 1 minute according to the rules, or we would have already been able to break out right there. So now we're looking for the next breakout here. And now if it's breaking that, then we're going to go down from there. It's only 11 seconds to go. So I'm waiting for the next candle to change before I make a move. Oh my God, it's not giving me the chance. There it is. I'm going to go in right there on that breakout. I'm hoping it's not going to decide to retrace right now. Yeah, bye. I'm just going to get out right there. So there's my first trade, $285. So I was happy with that. I don't know exactly what I got it at. Now, the way that the rules are, I figured it was due for a retracement, and there it goes. Especially right after. It's almost like the first 5 minutes. You just, I'm following the rules, but you just have to be so careful at which way they might go, So I'm looking for, now the rules are I cannot trade once I get out to the next candle. So I'm going to be looking for a candle to break, and I can only go short below the breakout down. I cannot try to ride it up and retrace it. Nothing like that in the rules. So that makes it, oh man, I'm going to take that. I get that. Nope, that's not doing well for me. I thought it was going to keep going right down. I'm actually just going to get out there real short on that level. So that was, yeah, I tend to not, after I get out, I like to have it break 2 lines before I get in, and I jumped in real quick. I was distracted, just because it still hasn't really retraced. So, you know, it doesn't work all the time. This is just the way I like to trade it. It still follows their rules of when I can get in and get out. So I got in as a broker profit pivot level going down, or a pivot profit level, whatever, going down. I have it marked as PP now. It's quicker. And then I got out at the very next time it hit one, which is what it recommends to do. And then I didn't get caught up in this nonsense right here, which is really good because this is nonsense. I could have lost right there, although it gave me another chance to make money right here. So with a $500 max loss, now they're saying if it traces, the book says if it traces halfway through the previous candle, get out or follow your day plan. Or if it breaks through a level, then goes back up, you don't necessarily have to wait for it to retrace, to just get out. And I mean, at any time, you can just say, I just want to keep my profit. You know, it's just saying don't let it go past those ways to trade. And I'm not explaining it very well today because I kind of got rushed into this. So I was a little bit behind today. But now, if this comes back down, I'm definitely going to look to get into the next candle as it comes back down, as it breaks a level. Because I like the way it's retraced, but I need to wait for the other candle. I'm going to wait for the other candle to open. Let's see if it comes down off of another candle. See, it's up there even higher. That gives me a better chance here. I'll take that. I actually wish I would have grabbed that a little sooner. Wow, look at this price act. This is my my new custom indicator. Look at that price action come in. Oh my God, that is a lot of people trading right there. So I'm trying to figure out what that means for me right now. I'm used to reading that with the RV strategy, but I'm thinking that I'm not going to want to stay in that position too long, because if this drops below this, then it's going to probably slide it right back up really quick. I mean, that's already a good trade, but it hasn't really made a move yet. Yeah, I have this set for estimating, and it's really working. Let's see if it estimated it correctly. So it's pulling it down. So the point of control, look at it go down. You see it? So it's actually saying, yeah, we're down lower and we're okay with that. Wow. So that's interesting. So that's leaving me. I'm staying in this move because of this. I might have just taken that profit. This is actually helping me stay in this move. So I'm very happy with the new indicator. Yeah. Now, as that stops going down, this is the first time I've seen this work with the open strategy, and it working so well. You guys are seeing it too, right? Most of them have this. I have not finished it yet, guys. I'm sorry. It's not really. Oh, wow. I'm definitely going to take that. That's just, I broke a K on that one. So this didn't pop down with it. So I was losing a little confidence and thinking to myself how stupid not to profit on that if it actually, you know, if it starts to swing back up really quickly. So very strong on the scalping indicator. Very strong. Now, if it starts to retrace up, we cannot trade it going up. Remember that. So now, after that big of a move, we should expect some sort of retracement here. Expect, you know, who knows, right? Who knows? We don't really know. 15 minutes off the charts, so to speak. I think that's where that phrase started. Off the charts. So I'm going to want to wait to the next candle at least. The fact that this just beached itself, like I was about to say, like a fish, dead fish in water here. I just changed it to beached itself. It just literally stopped. And it stopped all of its action. So Happy to see that it's working the way it should, because I'm still beta testing it. I know a couple of guys here asked to use it, but I was a little worried about it, frankly. Ugh, I could have got in that move. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, I didn't take it. I didn't see much of a retracement, guys. I want to see a retracement. Then I feel much more confident going back in as it breaks a level going down. So that's what I'd be looking for, a level, breaking a level going down. When it's a red, it has to be a red candle going down. It's the only time I can go in. So now since I've got a retracement, I am feeling a little better about. Now, it could just be changing its direction, but if you look at the multi-candle alignment, the 5, 15, 30, 1 hour, 4 hour are all red. See up there? Everything's red. So I would not. Well, I'm glad. The higher it goes right now, the better when it turns around for me. I'll take it right there. So I got that at 58, right at that level. So it could keep going and kill me here. So I have a $500 max loss if it goes the wrong way. So as you can see, I'm being careful not to reverse. This is not a reverse strategy. Seems like it's reconciling just perfectly. I'm looking at the market maker to get out, as well as the lines. The profit, I'm going to try to hold as long as I can. Maybe not get out at the very first level. But once it gets into the hundreds of dollars, I'll probably just take the profit and wait for the next candle. And that's what you do. You don't overstay your welcome. Now, the strategy says just get out at the very next line. So 21.39, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, don't hurt me here. Here we go. It's a $300 trade. Wow. Here we go. So 221 is tempting the even dollar. Depends on the strength it hits that. It's pounding against it now. I'm going to take that right there. Wow. So that I hit it at the fib. I thought I got it right at the fib, but I'm not sure what I got it at. That's one thing we can't tell because we're not reversing. But I'm getting ready to not trade this too much more because I'm going to switch over, guys. But I just wanted to show you again how incredible this open strategy is if you just follow it. I'll show you really quick when I'm done trading. I'll show you where I mark my profit pivot levels. They're pretty much a no-brainer. They were really easy to mark. And then it just comes down to how you feel about staying in the position. So I'll take one more trade here. So I can't trade this candle unless it breaks back through the fib and becomes a red candle. There's the 9 moving average. There's the VWAP. There's the 20. Here's your volume profile. We're right in the middle of it now. I'd really love to see some shoot across back here like it did a minute ago. That would be awesome. And here it comes. See this coming in? This is what I want to see. I want to see it coming in strong so when I go to take the position on the next candle down, it's going to tell me it's going to go down with me and not up, not turn it around. So that's what I don't want to see happen. Just a few seconds for this candle to flip. Come on. I can't take it till it turns red. There it goes. I'm going to take it there in anticipation. It was right on the line. I got in at 229. I got in a hair above it. So this is probably going to be my last trade, guys, just because of the time. Charlie's setting up the other one for me, so. Yeah, stocks I wouldn't trade RV strategy with. I will trade the open strategy with. Now, yes, I am trading a large cap, mega cap stock, but it does not need to be. I find that they're much more predictable for the open strategy, so that's why I use them. But it is an advantage that I can make a lot more money where you might only want to trade 100 shares and only have a couple $100. But still, a couple $100 is a couple $100, right? And it seems just like a no-brainer to make money on this. It's the first time I'm seeing the 5-minute turn green. Not liking that. Sellers went down here with the scalping indicator. Remember, look for the free indicators on this channel, as well as the link to this one book is like amazing. That's why it's a bestseller. And that's the open strategy, day trading volume 4, I think it is. So I kind of left $300 on the table for this. It's a weird thing I didn't want to see. I'm holding it since it's my last trade. I might have just normally taken a profit there, but I'd like to see me break at least 2K. I've been usually 2 to 3K. There've been a couple times I've had 12 or 1300, but every day I make money on it, literally every day, right? So you've got to try it. It's just amazing. It's been there's been so many breakout strategies over the years for the open to trading the open. Look at this coming in, man. This is going to be a seriously popular indicator. I cannot believe how well this is working. This is helping us call it along with the scalping indicator. This is previous data, historical data, but starting just this morning only, telling you where all the sales were made. So adding them together and averaging them out, and the point of control, well, I'm going to call it the magnet for here, is the actual average. Oops, I'm losing track of what I'm doing here. So there's my 2K. That definitely looks like it's going to go down, guys. Look at how it pulled this. See how it's pulling this down? This is stupid to get out. I'm going to hold it a little longer. Broke the fib. See if we can get down to the next fib. It's nice and strong. Another red candle. Come on. Pull down that magnet. Pull down everything. Show us what's happening with all the other traders. Yep, pulled it down, didn't it? Is that what just happened? I think so. I looked away. But now the price action's above it, so that's scared. I'm just going to get out. I had 2,200 at one point. I saw this above it, which means it's going to pull this up. That doesn't mean it's not going to go down again in a second, but I'm going to move on to another strategy. So let me just show you this real quick where I marked my historical data on here as per the strategy. See these PP? These are where I marked all the lines. So I zoomed in here in between the ATR. Set my ATR like regular, right? And then I zoomed in. The second I got the 30 marked, the 30-minute breakout range marked, I zoomed in where they were around it and in between the ATR, and I marked multiple areas where the price action turned around on the candlesticks, turned around, and if it was close, I would try to pick up other days, and it was very, very easy to see how these aligned. And then I kind of like it but I think the secret to this strategy, I'm telling you, it's almost like you can put profit pivot lines every 15 cents or every 30 cents, whatever you want to do. That's not what the strategy says to do because it was back tested a specific way. But if you don't take long positions below the breakout down and you don't take short positions below the breakout up and you just follow your trading plan for max loss, you make money. It's almost like the profit pivot lines don't matter. There's certainly guidelines, and I'm not advising you to not do them. I mean, I did use them. They helped me, but often I just wanted to see beyond them. What the strategy says to do, of course, is take the very first one you break. And if you do that, I mean, anything can happen, right? But I bet you make money every single morning if you do that. I bet you just it might only be $40. It might be $200, depending on your share size, and it might be $2,000. But if you just do it and you just stick to that plan, like, okay, I'm going to take 3 trades based on exactly what it says and get out at the first line, and you're going to make money. I would definitely try it. And that's about all I can say for it, guys. So anyway, you got this layout. You got this custom script for the scalping indicator from the last video I just did. This is a much shorter one, obviously. And the other ones I'm working on that you're seeing me call out, I know it's exciting. You want to get them. They're just not available yet. And they go to the $1 Million Margin Club. And I know they're kind of dormant over there, but they're about to not be because we're hiring somebody. They're interviewing and hiring somebody to run the website and the channel. So I know that's happening soon, and then you're going to see more growth because they're all traders too. This is the thing. Everybody's traders, so it's hard to get them to do anything. But anyway, listen, guys, thanks for watching. Be careful out there. Make sure you're trading the sim first, and go green, and I will see you next time.